this is a story I never talk about publicly. I remember this. She's sitting on top of me and she's crying, and I'm like, and she's like, I'll get an abortion if you stay. And I'm like, you know, there's one thing to talk about a decision, and it's one thing when you're faced with that decision right away. And I'm like, dude, no, that's where I draw the line. We're beyond where I would draw the line.
Right.
I'm like, no,
I'll never trust you again.
Yeah.
I'll never trust you again to have my best interest in mind because you're willing to put me in this position.
No, I was talking about having an abortion. So I'm
just saying how she said stay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I was totally gonna leave, and I was like, dude, I can't do it, man.
Right.
I can't. In my conscious, there's a right and wrong, and that had passed the gray area to like that crossed into what I believed would be wrong, and I try to live my life where I other people might think I do the wrong thing or think I'm an asshole or whatever, but I believe that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And I don't like being in positions, or I don't like carrying that weight of the times where I make bad decisions, or I don't feel like I'm living up to my own personal standards of what I should live. So I was like, dude, no, I can't. I'm not gonna agree to that. Don't get an abortion, but I can't stay with you.
For sure.
And so she ended up having the kid. But now, fast forward, it was a whole big fucking thing, dude. Like she basically used the house to financially blackmail me into giving up parental rights later, and it's a whole big fucking story with that. But anyway, now fast forward, my daughter's 19 at the Naval Academy, and beautiful kid. And now looking back, I'm like, dude, I'm glad I made that decision.
For sure.
Yeah.
But also too, I think it would have been fine either way. Not staying with her. I'm glad I left her mom. But at the same time, I wish I'd had more kids, because I was always so afraid that it would limit my experiences in life, and I wouldn't be able to build stuff. I wouldn't be able to have the experiences I wanted. And now looking back, I mean, we've all been through this. You party so much, you realize it's all the fucking same. You know what I mean? Once you reach the limits of it, you're living the same night fucking over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I realized looking back later that I really would have missed out on anything important. And now I wish I had more kids, because I see, like, you know, Kevin's kids and Mike's kids and all these kids. I'm like, fuck, man, like, I would really like to have, you know, another son or a daughter. But anyway, there's no right or wrong.
Those are the thing.
decisions
There's never right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's all just perspective, and it's objective, and it's subjective to everything.